Hello everyone and welcome back to Resident Evil. With me today to brave the horrors of the Spencer Mansion is... introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm ChaosArgate. These are some very lovely door animations.
They are. There are also some very long door animations compared to the original PS1 version.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know we're in the early days of the CD technology, but also I didn't think this game needed that long to load.
Yeah.
But no, I just remember that we're doing the Saturn version, so...
We are doing the Saturn version, yes. This is the greatest of versions. Said nobody ever.
As a port, how does it compare to Symphony of the Night on Saturn?
Well... It's not as disappointing, I don't think, because, I mean, Symphony of the Night is... It's a 2D game, right? So you would think that the Saturn can... handle it better. But, I mean, that was also really designed with the PS1 hardware in mind.
Yeah. That and I was checking a thing the other night. I found out that the Symphony of the Night was, coming out on the cusp of the Dreamcast release.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's we could put all this effort into a port for a dying system, or we could just phone it in and move on.
Oh, so speaking of dying, we've got this serum right here for our good friend Richard, who, if you didn't watch the last video, he has been bitten by a giant snake and has come down with an acute case of snake venom poisoning, and we kinda have to bring this serum to him. Or we don't actually have to, but we can bring it to him.
I mean, if we've got it, then we might as well.
Yeah.
Is this on a timer by any chance?
It is, yeah. It's not that tight of a timer as long as you have some idea where to go.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, the stare animation.
Yeah, it's fabulous. Also, the wallpaper in this hallway kinda reminds me of Majima's jacket.
You know, I kind of see it. It's got a very snakeskin thing going on here. Never thought I would have seen the day where someone goes for snakeskin wallpaper.
Well, I mean, the Spencer Mansion is a very, very strange place.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I take it the Saturn version has tank controls too.
It does.
Okay. I don't know if the modern versions have changed this. I think they might have, based on what I've heard, but...
Yeah, the HD remaster of the remake has, the... what they call 2D control type, or I think that's alternate control type in Resident Evil. In Silent Hill, it's 2D type, but, you move in the direction that you're pointing at with the stick, so, yeah.
Yeah, that just seems more intuitive.
Well, I mean, it does have a lot of these, quick camera changes and stuff like that, so...
I suppose.
Yeah. Anyway, we are almost up to Richard here, so be prepared for some amazing voice acting.
Oh boy. What I was about to say is, I've tried playing this game twice now.
Here's
wait.
the serum! Richard, hold on! I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Yeah, so Richard dies no matter what, but if you take too long, he'll just end up, or you just find him dead like this.
Well, at least he got his dying words?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. And we got this pistol ammo, so that's also nice.
Yeah, ammo is very important in these games. Okay, now what I was trying to say,
Yeah.
I've tried playing this game twice before, on GameCube and the DS version, and the tank controls just turned me off super hard.
Yeah, I mean, I used to really just hate tank controls, but at some point, Actually, it was kind of recently when I just, started trying to give these games another proper shot, and then it just kind of clicked, and I'm having no problems since then. Although that zombie just kind of threw up on us, which is very rude.
I like
and
the.
we lost some health and all of that.
I like the dithered smoke puff there.
Yeah, that is because the Saturn had to, or the developers did the transparency effects for this port using the. Always get this Saturn video processors confused. I think it was VDP1 that they used here, so the only real option for them was to do the mesh transparency rather than actual transparency.
So what you're telling me is we should be playing this on a CRT. Just strikes me as one of those video tricks that older developers did to play nice with a composite video.
Alright, so yeah, as I was saying before your internet cut out, this was the second time we have to use the lighter, and also the last time we have to use the lighter in order to get these acid rounds. Because if we didn't use the lighter to light those candles, we could not see anything back here.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, in the remake there is actually a key item back there, so you kind of need the lighter for some more stuff. And of course, the remake also added the whole mechanic with the Crimson Head zombies. So, like, if you don't burn the zombie bodies or finish them off with a headshot, they will come back harder, better, and faster and stronger.
Oh, it's like how in Rondo of Blood you can kill blood skeletons if you have if you've rescued one of the maidens. I don't know if that was in the original Rondo actually.
I have never played Rondo of Blood, but sure.
I know that was in the PSP version.
I actually have that, but I'm so terrible at Castlevania that I haven't really gotten into it that much.
I think Rondo is one of the easier classic Castlevanias, and it's probably the best classic one. So if you ever get a chance and you're willing to put yourself through the ringer, give it a go.
Sure, but first, of course, we have this matter of a giant snake that we have to probably do something about that. And so we're just kind of equipping ourselves for an upcoming boss fight.
Sounds like a decent idea.
Yep. And of course we are bringing the shield key to actually open his door. That is the only use for the shield key in the entire game anyway. So that's like kind of a hint that, yeah, you should probably save before you come in here. Because you just have this key that is only for this boss door.
So if you kept that the key, would you have a chance to discard it later? Or would it forever take up space in your inventory?
Yeah, I think you can just shove it in the item box. I mean, you can shove anything in the item box, but it would also take up a slot in there, so yeah. Better to just get rid of it, because there is absolutely no reason to hang on to the keys once they're done. Or once they're used.
Right.
Also, here comes our little friend. His name is Yawn because, well, his mouth opening kind of looks like he's yawning. That is the logic they gave for that name of his, but...
They couldn't have picked a better color for Yawn?
Yeah, he's looking a little bit terrible in this version. Anyway, we get the moon crest, and that is really the only reason we are here. And also we kinda got bitten, but I figured I would just take the bite and not waste any ammo, and as soon as I stop getting stuck on level geometry, I am out of here. We don't actually have to fight Yawn at this point.
Do you have to defeat Yawn at all in this game?
Later on, you have to fight him again, yeah.
Could you beat him now?
You can shoot him a bit, but he'll just scurry off.
I guess that makes sense if you're supposed to fight him later.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
Oh, you better give her the serum. What?
Well, we just gave it to Richard, so it looks like game over. Nah, just kidding.
I was about to say, if that was a game over, then that's some, like, Sierra level shit there.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I think if you're playing as Chris, then Rebecca, who is a medic, you have to play this short section as her and find the serum for Chris.
Okay.
But as we're playing as Jill, we are just saved by... I presume that was Barry, because, I mean, who else would it be?
Barry?
And so yeah, we just get dropped in this save room here. At full health, I might add.
Very convenient.
So that's kind of a... It is very convenient. Like, I could have fought Yawn normally, but really this is just way better, basically. Because you don't lose anything by doing this. I mean, if I didn't get bitten, then whatever, I would still have the Mooncrest and I could just go where that is needed, but yeah.
So, getting bit there just adds a little bit of, I guess, room traversal?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get taken to the western wing of the mansion, the save room there. And yeah, that's a little bit of a trick to this door.
Okay.
That we need to use the crest on, but yeah. It's really not a big deal at all. And with that, we are done with the mansion for the time being.
Right, so where are we off to now?
Right now we are off to, well, we don't really know, to be perfectly honest. But first off, we have to push this stepladder here.
That's a stepladder?
Well, there is some kind of a...
I guess I can kind of see it now that it's in the light.
Yeah, the video is a bit dark, never mind that. I mean, it's also a bit dark during gameplay, but yeah. Also, it would not be a proper Resident Evil game without cranks of all shapes and sizes. This one here says square crank.
Okay.
So you know that we will get at least one more crank. And that is going to be fantastic.
Can't wait for you to find the oval flank or crank.
Yeah. It's like a hardware store here, which only sells cranks. A Bob's Crank-O-Rama.
Get your discount cranks here. Only 50% off. Buy one, get another one free.
So yeah, the only thing in that room was the crank. So no items or anything. And also no save point.
I mean, you just had one not too long ago, so...
Well, yeah, but if you presume that we did not get completely screwed up by Yawn, then it would be a while, but eh. And I mean, if we had fought Yawn... I don't know. I guess it really more applies to Chris in this case.
Meanwhile, this dog is,
Yeah, we got a couple of dogs in here, or out here.
Oh!
And also a radio is beeping.
I completely missed that it was multiple dogs.
Yeah, there was two.
Does this game not have subtitles?
This game
Dad,
does not have subtitles,
This is
no.
Jill.
Okay.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody, answer me.
Is that a recurring thing in Resident Evil? Because I noticed that Resident Evil 4 on Steam also does not have subtitles.
Brad?
Does it not?
Brad!
I thought it did. Oh, that's... Oh,
No?
okay.
It does for, like, the codec scenes, but, like, those are two talking heads, so yeah, those are definitely gonna have subtitles.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess they didn't really figure it out until later on.
That's a little disappointing.
So we got some herbs around here in this little garden area that we can use if we got screwed up by Yon and didn't have Barry save our asses.
That's always good.
Yeah, the blue herb of course cures poison, so that is of course something that we could have used in the fight with Yon, but you know. And we can also of course mix it with the other herbs.
So what does blue-green do?
Blue-green is a... well, it's a heal and a poison cure. And if we add this red into it, it's a full heal and a poison cure.
Okay, and does this game have yellow herbs?
No.
Okay. And what's that silver one up there?
What?
You had like a gray-silver herb thing, I think?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Next time you open up your inventory,
Yeah.
I'll point to it.
Also here's a map of the garden area, but this is a fairly linear path anyway, so... don't really need it, but might as well.
Yeah, you might as well pick up the map of garden while you're in the area. Second row on the right.
Oh, that! Yeah, that is the mixed herbs. I think that's like 3 greens, or...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the colors can get a bit confusing when you start mixing them up.
Yeah, that does not look green at all. I'm not an artist, but green mixed with green doesn't seem like it would make gray to me.
Yeah, well... are you implying that the Resident Evil series is slacking off with the accuracy of its science?
Maybe a little bit.
Huh. And of course here is a convenient spot to use our crank.
I think that raised a bridge?
That drained the water so we can go down that path that was in the water.
Yeah, close
Well, yeah,
enough.
yeah, same deal.
If I make a suggestion for this video before it comes out, maybe you could turn up the gamma a little bit?
I have, but it's just the... well, I mean, I usually render with a frame server, and on that, it looks way brighter than it does when it comes out from, you know, the regular Vegas rendering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it should look okay
Okay, got it.
in the final product, and also it's raining snakes for some reason.
Man, I hate when that happens. Just walking along, minding your own business, and then suddenly a snake on your head.
Yeah, I really never quite figured out where those snakes are supposed to be coming from and why they are just kind of falling from the sky at that point.
Is there like a plane overhead with snakes on it that's like...
Well, I would not be surprised, but yeah. And also those snakes can poison you, but that's kind of obvious. Of course, they are video game snakes after all.
Well, at least you're not going to get carried all the way to that save room every time you get poisoned, right?
Well, no. Also, these dogs have some weird hitboxes.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were monkeys at first.
No, that's not gonna happen until Resident Evil 0.
I'm glad this series has zombie monkeys.
Yeah. I mean, what would be better? Well, let's look at this highly conspicuous thing on the wall. It appears that somebody has taken the battery from there, so we can't get the other elevator to work. That's the shortcut up to the garden area, so we don't have to go through the falling snakes and such anymore, but yeah, that's something we will unlock a whole lot later.
You know, I bet someone ran out of batteries in their TV remote and just had to go, needed to get batteries from somewhere.
No, I think that is one of those batteries that you put in the Sega Game Gear.
Oh,
it takes 6 of those.
Okay, they have my condolences then. They really should just get the AC adapter. At least it's not a Nomad, though.
Of course, we have some more dogs over here.
How many dogs are at the Spencer Mansion?
A lot. I mean, they were making these zombie dogs along with various other kinds of weird monsters. So yeah.
You know, when you say that, I'm pretty sure you mean that they captured a bunch of dogs, or they brought a lot of normal dogs here and zombified them. But for some reason, I heard that and thought that they were like artificially creating these zombie dogs, which seems a lot scarier.
Well, I mean, I'm not 100% sure on the workings of the Umbrella Corporation, but yeah, that either way would be, well, likely, to be honest. These guys really love their evil science.
You know, as evil scientists do.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this wolf howl, like, the sound that immediately follows it sounds like a baby to me. This is like a baby who's, like, really happy to be playing with their toys or something.
Well, that's the creepiest thing I have seen today, or heard today. But what do we have here, then? A poorly rendered statue of some sort. And some herbs.
I thought that was a waste bin.
Well, I mean, with these models on the Saturn version, it really could be either way, but you know.
The power of the Saturn.
So yeah, here's the safe room for this area, and we'll just pick up this first aid spray, which of course is a full heal.
I thought that was a baby bottle.
What is it? What is it with you and babies suddenly?
I don't know.
So we'll just put all of our useless crap in the box again.
Is your item box limited in how many things you can put in there? I guess
It is, but
but
you can put a whole lot of stuff in there, and I have never heard of anyone who has actually run out of space on their inventory box.
Can't believe you're putting the square crank away.
Yeah, we don't need it right now. Spoiler alert. I think there was something more here. Yeah, we also got these explosive rounds for the grenade launcher, so...
Yeah, that seems kind of useful.
Indeed. But yeah, let's just save here and end the episode, and also see where we are. which of course is useful to know. The guardhouse, and we shall explore this place next time.